I'm pregnant.
You must be joking.
It's yours.
Terminated. I won't ruin my life for a mistake.
It's a baby, not a mistake.
Don't make this harder. You know what I can do.
Give our baby a chance, please. This child is all I have.
A chance for what? I have a family already. I won't destroy it for a mistake.
Get rid of it.
No, please, don't leave me!
The word hung in the air like smoke that refused to clear. Amara could not believe that the man she had fallen for, Mr. Tunde, the CEO of Globe International Limited, could his back on her. She tried to speak again, but his voice dropped lower, colder. You know what I can do. Don't force me. And just like that, the room stopped feeling like a place and started feeling like a threat. Outside the hospital days later, Amara stood still while life continued around her. A young couple laughed as their child ran in circles across the pavement, arms wide open like the world belonged to him. She placed a hand on her stomach. Inside her, there was no laughter yet, only silence. And choice was made. Her phone buzzed. Did you do it? Tunde demanded. She closed her eyes. Yes, she lied. It's done. Good, he replied. I'll send you money. Take 2 weeks off. The call ended, and with it, so did her old life. That night, she packed everything she owned into a single suitcase and disappeared into another city. No goodbye, no forwarding address, no trace. Only a new number, and a decision no one could take back. The money she was supposed to use to end a life became the seed of another. A small shop in a crowded street. Slow days, hard nights, empty stomachs. But she never stopped, because every time she thought of giving up, she remembered why she started. Not for herself, for him. And then he arrived. A baby boy. And she named him Kunle. Small hands, loud cry, unshakable presence. She held him like the world might try to take him away at any moment. Not because she feared the world, but because she knew exactly what kind of man had once ruled it. I have you now, she whispered. That's enough. Years passed. Kunle grew up between shelves of goods and stories he wasn't ready to understand. He learned how to count money before he learned how to play without worry. At school, children talked about fathers like they were normal things everyone had. One day, a boy laughed at him. Where's your dad? He didn't answer, because he didn't know how. At home, he finally asked the question he had been holding inside for years. Am I fatherless? His mother froze, then slowly knelt in front of him. No, she said softly. You have a father. Then why isn't he here? A long silence, then the truth. Because he rejected you. Before you were born. Kunle stopped asking after that, but something inside him changed. Silence turned into discipline. Pain turned into focus. And focus turned into excellence. By the time he reached university, he wasn't just surviving anymore. He was rising. University of Lagos accepted him on full scholarship. People called it talent. Kunle called it survival. Years later, he walked into a corporate interview that changed everything. A polished office, glass walls, power dressed in suits. Kunle didn't know the man watching him from behind the desk was his father, and the father didn't recognize that Kunle was the son he ordered to be terminated, until he saw what stood in front of him. Tunde saw his young version of himself in this young man. Sharp mind, controlled voice, unshaken confidence. Something familiar stirred in him, but he dismissed it. Coincidence, nothing more, until the boy was hired as the assistant manager, and promoted, and trusted more than his own children. His real children returned from abroad, uninterested in legacy. One wanted music, one wanted fashion. Neither wanted responsibility. The company, his empire, was slipping through his hands, and the only person holding it together was the boy he barely knew, Kunle. One night, he made a decision. If my children won't take it, then I'll trust him. And then, almost casually, he added, maybe he should marry my daughter. At breakfast, he announced it like a business decision. You will marry my manager. The daughter froze. The brother said nothing. And somewhere in the silence, fate began tightening its grip. The date was simple. Too simple. Two people sitting across each other, talking like strangers who somehow already understood each other. There was laughter, awkward pauses, then comfort. Something unspoken passed between them. Neither of them knew why it felt so natural, only that it did. Then came the dinner. The family gathered, polished table, forced smiles, carefully hidden tension. Kunle walked in with his mother Amara, and the world stopped. Because she saw him, the man from years ago, the one who told her to erase everything, the one who never looked back. Her breath left her body. No, Amara whispered. Every head turned. Tunde frowned. What is this, Amara? We had a past, but you can't deny your son a bright future because of whatever happened in the past. Then said the words that shattered everything. Amara stand her ground. You can't not marry that man's daughter. But why, Mama? Kunle asked. I said no to this marriage because Kunle is your son. No, you terminated the pregnancy, Tunde said. Well, I lied for him to survive, Amara replied. Silence didn't follow. It exploded. Glass fell from Tunde's hands. Voices rose. Truth spilled out like something that had been locked away too long. Tunde stepped back, as if the ground had shifted beneath him. That's impossible! But the boy just looked at him, calm, unmoved, and said, You didn't reject me. A pause. You created me, and walked away. For the first time in his life, the man who built everything had nothing to say.